Manila is transforming, no longer the sick man of Asia, but a rising tiger cub. The Philippine landscape is changing fast, with an infrastructure boom and a surge of tech startups. This isn't a distant dream, it's happening right now. For years, headlines focused on turmoil and hardship, but a new story is emerging, one of ambition and youthful energy. In places like Bonifacio Global City, skyscrapers and innovation hubs now define the skyline. Young, English-speaking professionals fill vibrant cafes and co-working spaces. Over half the population is under 25, fueling a dynamic, energetic culture. This transformation is the result of tough choices and steady progress over 2 decades. The Philippines is now a destination for investment and innovation, not just a source of labor. The world is noticing the country's strengths, not just its struggles. Optimism is everywhere, driving entrepreneurs and civil society to tackle big challenges. The nation's potential, long recognized, is finally being realized. The Philippines is stepping onto the world stage as a vibrant, resilient, and influential nation. The story is no longer about what the country could be, but what it is becoming. Manila's metamorphosis is just the beginning. To understand today's Philippines, we must look at its turbulent history. Centuries of Spanish rule left deep cultural marks: Catholicism, architecture, and a unified archipelago. The yearning for identity sparked revolution, but independence was delayed by new American colonization. The U.S. era brought public education, English, and democratic institutions, blending East and West. World War II devastated the nation, especially Manila, but also forged a fierce patriotism. Independence in 1946 was hard-won, and the scars of war and colonization shaped a resilient national character. Post-war years brought political instability and economic struggles, but also a drive to rebuild. Each challenge, colonization, war, dictatorship, hardened the Filipino spirit. The nation learned the value of freedom and the power of endurance. This history of pain and perseverance is the foundation of today's resilience. The Philippines' journey through fire forged a people who never give up. The soul of the Filipino people is captured by communal unity and cooperation. This spirit is alive in disaster response, family support, and everyday acts of kindness. The Philippines faces constant natural disasters, yet communities always come together to rebuild. Resilience here is active, rooted in faith, family, and community. Millions of overseas Filipino workers embody this spirit, supporting families and representing the nation abroad. Their remittances fuel the economy, but their global presence also enriches Filipino culture. Optimism is a national trait, expressed through humor, music, and faith. It's not naive, but a conscious choice to face adversity with hope. This positive outlook is the engine of Filipino resilience. It keeps families strong and communities united. The unwavering spirit of the Filipino people is their greatest asset. It's what drives the nation forward, no matter the challenge. The Philippine economy is finally realizing its promise. Bold reforms have stabilized finances and attracted global investors. The Build, Build, Build program is transforming infrastructure. Airports, highways, and railways are connecting the islands. Travel is faster, jobs are booming, and new economic corridors are opening. Foreign investment is surging, drawn by a young, English-speaking workforce. The BPO industry is evolving, and new sectors like manufacturing and tourism are rising. Economic liberalization and special zones are fueling growth and technology transfer. The country's greatest asset is its youth. Half the population is under 25. This demographic dividend powers a vibrant startup scene and consumer market. Continued investment in education and skills is key to sustaining growth. The Philippines is moving from a temporary boom to lasting transformation. The economic engine is running strong, and the future looks bright. A new era of growth is underway. Geography makes the Philippines a strategic pivot in Asia. Sitting at the crossroads of the South China Sea, it's vital to global trade and security. The U.S.-Philippines alliance remains the cornerstone of national defense, providing security and advanced training. Manila is also deepening ties with Japan, Australia, and India, building a network of like-minded partners. These relationships give the Philippines diplomatic flexibility and collective strength. Within ASEAN, the country is a founding member and influential voice, advocating for international law and regional stability. ASEAN's platform helps manage tensions and foster cooperation. The Philippines uses its position to push for peaceful solutions, especially in maritime disputes. Its active diplomacy cements its role as a key regional stakeholder. The nation's strategic choices are shaping the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines is no longer a bystander, it's a pivotal player. The Philippines is asserting its voice on the global stage. Guided by international law and peaceful diplomacy, it's earning respect worldwide. Manila is building new partnerships with the EU, Africa, and Latin America, reducing reliance on any single power. The country's global outreach shows new confidence and vision. Filipino peacekeepers have served in conflict zones worldwide, enhancing the nation's reputation for professionalism. The Philippines is a leading advocate for migrant rights, maritime law, and climate action. Its experience as a migrant nation and archipelago gives it a unique voice on global issues. By championing these causes, the Philippines is shaping a more just and sustainable world order. The nation is no longer just a participant, it's a shaper of global discourse. Diplomacy beyond borders is now a defining trait. The Philippines is entering a new era, driven by youth, reform, and strategic vision. The nation's rise from hardship to regional power is now undeniable. Today, it's defined by future aspirations, not just past struggles. The Philippines aims to be a model of democracy, innovation, and cultural bridge building. Challenges remain: poverty, inequality, and security. But confidence is growing. The resilience forged over centuries now fuels national ambition. The world is taking notice of this transformation. The Philippines is moving from the periphery to the center of global events. Its story is one of transformation, resilience, and collective energy. The archipelago is shaping its own legacy and influencing Asia's future. The dawn of the Filipino century is here. The journey is just beginning.